When CALL's The Heart co-creator Brian Bird recently discussed the impact the show has on viewers and why he's not afraid to tell stories that don't always make the audience feel good. We think that it's a good force in the world that this show is here. Bird said during an interview with the Daily Planet, "In a culture, a world with so few shows that do what this show does, it would be horrible not to have it." He continued, "I love what we've done with the show. I love what the show is. We're not perfect, but I think we're pretty good at it. It truly is a show that had to struggle to survive, and the origin story of this show harrowing. It was never really supposed to be here, but it is. The fact that there is now this massive community of people that call themselves Hearties and 10 seasons plus of the show, for me, it's like a big miracle, and I don't take that for granted." Bird also talked about not being afraid to take risks with the stories they tell on When CALL's The Heart, especially if it's something the fans might not want to see. "I don't want to offer people what they want," he explained. "We want to give them, and we do give them, what they want most of the time, but we also want to give them what they need. We want to give people what could be good for them, and if they would stop to consider, what can I take away from this? What can I learn about my own life through these storylines?" Bird continued. "For me, that's more important than just the light and fluffy escapism. It can't all be escapism, and I understand why. People nowadays, with all that's going on in our world, just want to sit and watch something that makes them feel good. Sometimes we have to do the right thing and take them through a bit of a crucible." Bird is continuing to tell complicated, feel-good stories through his new partnership with UpTV during these very cynical and divided times, when most other platforms are offering their audiences a diet of razor blades and broken glass. We are committed to offering uplifting and values-based soul food to UpTV's loyal audience, Bird said of his relationship with UpTV. "In this age of 1,000 TV shows all clamoring for attention, it's impossible to break through the noise without passionate fans to help spread the love. When everywhere else on TV there are only zombies and vampires and crystal meth dealers 24/7/365, it leaves a massively undeserved audience starved for uplifting content. And when you bring them what they are hungry for, it's a very simple exchange. They love you back." Bird has also spoken about how long he wants When CALL's The Heart to run, telling fans at the 2023 Hearties Family Reunion event. "As I've said many times over the last decade, you Hearties are the reason for the show. I think one of the big reasons that the show is still going strong is all of you, and I believe that long after the show has ended its run, which we hope is many, many seasons from now, we're going to try to catch up with the SANPSLNS, which is in season 42 or something like that. So you got a ways to go. We're going to try. You will still be here." Lately, When CALL's The Heart fans have been waiting for more updates about what's coming for season 11. But just recently, the Hallmark show had them thinking about the past. In a new post uploaded on January 11, viewers were stunned to learn that When CALL's The Heart was celebrating 10 years since it first premiered on the network. As a clip played with the original promo introducing the series, the hit drama social team used the moment to reflect on the decade of stories told in Hope Valley. "Did you know today is a very special day? Exactly 10 years ago today, When CALL's The Heart made its SERIES on the Hallmark channel." Read the sentimental caption. "January 11, 2014 was when we first met Elizabeth Thatcher, and here we are 10 years later still going strong. This was the very first promo that aired. A special thank you to at Hallmark Channel for continuing to bring us this special show year in and year out," the caption added. "To each and every cast and crew member that has been part of the WCTH family over all these years, we love you, and we are so grateful." When viewers caught wind of the major TV milestone When CALL's The Heart reached, They immediately got emotional and overwhelmed, especially since there are still so many things to come and more stories to tell. Congrats to everyone! It's my favorite show. Can't wait for S11. One person exclaimed on Instagram. Thank you for this wonderful show. Another replied. Loved it from the very start. Here's to another 10 years. A different fan added. Although we don't have an exact date yet, we do know that Season 11 is set to launch sometime in 2024, so it won't be too much longer, hearties.